Hi Chelton, my name's Annalyn Robb and I'm a member here at Chelton as well as serving on staff with Chariots for Hope. I want to begin today by saying thank you. Thank you for your faithful support of our ministry as a church body, but also as individuals through gifts, sponsorships, and prayers. For those of you who don't know much about us, Chariots for Hope serves over 850 vulnerable and orphaned children in Kenya across 8 children's homes. It's our goal to create a true home environment, caring for the children's physical, spiritual, social, emotional, and spiritual needs. We're excited to get to share with you today a perspective of what this pandemic has been like for our homes, our ministry, and even the country of Kenya. Kenya as a country took quick action to shut down their borders, close their schools, limit travel, and invoke a curfew. While their testing is quite limited, it does seem like the virus has stayed relatively contained in Nairobi, with a few cases in Mombasa, Kisumu, and Kitui County. We do have 3 homes near these last 2 towns, but thankfully all of our children remain safe and healthy. We shared an article with our supporters last month that paints a picture of lockdown in a country like Kenya. Government mandates and curfews are being enforced with violence and police brutality, which has actually led to numerous deaths. It's reported that nearly 80% of Kenyans work in informal jobs, such as day laborers or small traders. These individuals already live in an impoverished situation, so with even less opportunity to earn a daily wage, their families are struggling. There's no safety net of support for them to rely on. In a country where many homes lack running water and refrigeration, social distancing and lockdowns can bring significant consequences. Many rural villages have little to no access to the medical care and equipment that they would need if somebody were to become sick. Like every country, Kenya is facing the complex challenge of the availability of medical care, safety, and their economy. We invite you to read the article linked down below to get an additional global perspective of how the pandemic is impacting some parts of the world. While the difficulties across the country of Kenya are very real, we are so thankful to share that our children and our staff across all of our homes have remained safe and healthy. For them, it's very much like it is here in some ways. Our children are getting a bit restless and desiring to go back to school and back to church, but they're finding ways to fill their time at the homes. And like many of you parents, the staff are tired and they're working so hard to develop new and creative ways to keep the kids busy, learning, and having fun. Imagine doing that with 60 or more kids, limited internet, and no Amazon Prime or Target to run to. They are so incredibly thankful, though, to be safe and healthy. Filling their time has included things like extra story time with the little ones, coming up with creative ways of learning while they're at home. This has included some of the older children, like those in college or university, helping the tutor with the teaching responsibilities of the younger kids. Children have helped to make chapati, one of their favorite treats, but one that is very time-consuming to make. And the staff is being very intentional to use this time to teach new skills around planting, farming, and sewing, while also having time to have important life conversations. The homes have continued their daily devotions and also gather together each Sunday for their own church service. Our team here in the U.S. continues to touch base with the staff regularly, and they have such great attitudes and are truly doing an amazing job caring for these children in this unprecedented time. They've added hand washing stations across the campuses, they're diligent about cleaning, and only 1 to 2 staff members are ever leaving the campus to get the necessary supplies. While we have seen an increase in food prices across all of our homes, we have been able to get all of the food and the supplies that we need to care for the children well, a fact that we don't take for granted. Many of our homes have even had members of their local community dropping off gifts of food or other supplies at the gates for the children. As a ministry, like many others, Chariots has seen blessings and hardships during this time. In early May, we traditionally host our annual fundraising banquet, which many of you have attended over the years. This is a critical part of our annual funding. Despite having to cancel the event, God has blessed us greatly, and we're currently in the midst of a fundraising campaign where we have a matching gift of $40,000. The campaign focuses on a little baby named Angel, whose life was spared after her mother tried to kill her just hours after her birth. We invite you to visit the link below to hear more about her story and to get involved with the life-transforming work in Kenya. More than anything, we covet your prayers for the continued health, safety, and wisdom as we care for these children in Kenya. Thank you.